to like, okay, I'll link up with you.
What was the first rapper date? Y'all freestyle together?
I love it.
I got some things that I need some answers to. Who's sucking for their wings? I can't get with that. Wings as in blessings or like a 10-piece? Have you ever rapped about cops or ops?
Anybody that don't believe me, anybody that doubt me, anybody that don't put no respect on my name.
I saw the flavor that came with the neck twist. I'm trying to help you out, but at the same time, I still need information. Back in the building, we are now live. The Atlanta late night show. We got a guest. Let me roll out the red carpet, even though she's draped in blue. Hoodie on, look like she in a witness protection outfit, but still got a little fly for the grocery store run.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Lip gloss is popping. Dreads is swinging. What color is that hair? Is that honey gold?
This is what, yeah.
Honey,
Yeah, honey
my
gold.
My
honey
mama.
gold, strawberry blonde.
Some strawberry blonde in there?
You know, a little something.
I don't know everything. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I only knew the honey blonde because of my mama. One of the most talented artists on Max Julius records. She mixes singing and rapping into a hybrid style. She glides over beats with confidence. Singles from the project Versatile. Switch lanes and underwater are great examples of our versatility. Show some love for TA.
Yeah. What's up? Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So, new project dropping next month.
Yes.
What type of artist are you? Are you ready for the release, or are you kind of like nervous? What's the order? We got to mix that again.
No, I'm not like that. I'm the complete opposite. Like, I just love to create, and like when I put it down, I like it. So it's like I'm not stuck on holding it. I'm ready to put it out.
Really?
I'm ready to let it go.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many takes you need normally?
How many what?
Takes.
If I'm freestyling, if I'm just trying to like vibe, I'm gonna need a lot of takes.
Okay.
But like if I usually write ahead of time. So in my process of writing, I'm already finding every pocket that I hear. I'm already knowing the flavor I want to put on it, the style, the way I want to come. So when I get to the studio, it's just like, nah, I just gotta do it.
You playing the instruments?
I used to, not anymore. I play the violin.
Violin?
Yeah.
So I asked that question for a reason.
Yeah.
People that I found, rappers in particular that played other instruments, they seem to have different flows. They find different pockets than the average everyday rapper. Is that something that you noticed?
I think so because it's effortless. Like, it's not something I think about. It's just like I might just listen to the beat and I just have a whole flow just off rip.
Are you one of those creatives that's always being riddled with all these constant melodies just flowing through your head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, for real, like, I'll make a song out of the windshield wipers on the song, on the car. That's me. Like,
ain't
the
nothing
alarm
special.
going
She got
off.
that from Roddy Ricch.
The alarm going off in the car. Like, anything that's simple, like, it don't have to be anything. Yeah. I hear a whole song with that.
Yeah.
If it just continuously going, I'm just like, you know, in my head.
Oh, you were one of those kids that play with the wrapping paper, just pop, 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 and boiling and rub.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
And balling paper up.
That's a shame. I was addicted to those.
It's cool. Andre 3000 used to get excited when he used balled up paper. According to that one kid, unless they lie on their music, that'd be a shame lie to tell. So tell me, how do you pick your beats? Do you like when you're driving, cleaning the house, and studio monitors? How do you like to pick your beats?
I like to have a dedicated moment to finding beats and making music and writing music. For me, like, sometimes it's hard for me to step away from like the hustle bustle of just life. So I like for it to be like, okay, this is my time to just vibe out. And I vibe out. Like, I find whatever catches my eye, listen to it.
Do you get beat pack samples? How do you go about?
Well, okay, so when I first started doing music, it was just like I'm just going on YouTube, looking up beats and just kind of like playing with whatever melodies would come to me. Mm-hmm. But now that I've been more, getting my seasonings inside of rapping and doing this more, I've been getting beats sent to me from producers. We find producers on Twitter. Mm-hmm. We have close producers that we work with, like Fresh Bueller, T. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he worked on my.
This beat must be trash.
No, it's not. No, it's not. He made my underwater single. That's like one of my favorite singles. So, yeah, I just we have producers now that we work with, but at first it was YouTube, but now it's just like whatever vibe I'm feeling, I just vibe.
What's the worst time for you to write when you're? Can you be too emotional, too giddy, too happy? What vibe do you need to be in?
The worst time for me to write is when I'm stressed.
What stresses you out?
Like just everyday life. Really, the pressure of everyday life sometimes can get to me.
Oh, the bill's coming up on the first.
The bill's coming up. It's like, things that you want to invest in. Just thinking about life sometimes, and then
you got day traders
being on that grind.
Oh, you smoke cigarettes watching the stocks.
No, but no, for real, like being on that grind sometimes could burn me out to where it's just like, if I feel like I don't have no time to relax, when I do get time to relax, I don't be thinking about writing music. But I think that's what helps with my creativity, because I don't force myself.
Do you feel like you write the best when you're happy, down, or just kind of like flatline, even playing?
I feel like I write the best when I go through something.
Yeah.
Like, I could go through something and write a song right then.
And you still like it the day after? Because sometimes that can be a little cringe.
Yeah, no, I do. I still like it because I really don't know how to explain why I still like it. It's never cringe to me. I feel like I still like it because I'm like, this is going to resonate with someone. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, in the moment, if I'm going through something negative, and then I write a song about it, and then I listen to it, I'm like, dang, that's powerful. Like, I feel the importance of music. You get what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
So when I make something, I'm all the way out of it now. I made it. Now it's going to do what it's due.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I be happy. I'm like, yeah.
Now, how often do you have to play back something that you've gone through that's not necessarily the most... It's not painting necessarily the people in your life in the best light. And you had to hit that playback button. And they got to sit there and hold that because they know where that emotion came from. How often do you have to do that?
Not often, but I feel like with this new project dropping, I have some songs on there that was written out of those moments.
Family members got to listen to the diss song?
Yeah, a little. Switch Lanes is really a diss. Like, it's a diss in light of like making light of the diss. Mm-hmm. But for me in the moment, it was a diss. It was like, oh, y'all playing with me? Oh, this how y'all feel about me? Oh, y'all really don't respect me? Okay. And all that energy is in that song.
My family had me fucked up. Yeah, that raised the stakes. I do my research, baby. I do my research. I'm grateful for the Lord above because I ain't got no breaks.
Yeah.
He told me I can't crash out because he used me to demonstrate.
Yeah.
What was you mad at?
I was mad at my family. I'm not even going to lie. I was mad at my family. I was going through it because, like, I feel like now I'm able to talk about I was going through, like, growing pains. I feel. Like, just that stage of, like, you're an adult, but you still living with your parents. Mm-hmm. And they haven't really adjusted to, like, you being an adult. So they still trying to put restrictions on you. They still trying to talk to you any kind of way. They still not, seeing the value in your dream and what you chasing, what you grinding for. And I had got fed up. I was like, because
what type of restrictions?
Restrictions, when I say restrictions, like, okay, this don't really have nothing to do with music, but like when I say restrictions, I mean like having a curfew. Mm-hmm. How am I?
What time?
Like, it was
11,
like it was
about 11.
It was like
you look
12.
like you come from an 11 family.
You get what I'm saying? It was like I had to really negotiate 12. Yeah, it was like 12, and I'm just like, I'm 20.
You pulled up at 12:01, and that lock is double locked.
No, for real, I really had a situation just like that. We ain't gonna get into it, but like, yeah, like I had a lot of times where I started feeling tried. It didn't feel like discipline. You know what I mean? It felt like I'm 23 years old. How the hell you gonna? Like,
is it a scenario in which you're Is this more so a mother or father situation you're dealing with?
Mother.
Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Was it because you have younger siblings?
I'm the baby.
You the baby?
I'm the baby.
So why she hitting you like that?
You know what? I have a unique situation. I'm the baby. I have a 17-year gap with my brother.
Okay, you the late baby.
I'm the late baby.
Okay.
But my brother, he has Asperger's.
Okay.
So, she didn't shelter him at all, but she's parented him from a space of that experience. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not a space of like, okay, he's 18, he trying to leave the house.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's going out with friends and kicking it. He's doing it. He didn't do all those things.
Yeah.
So I feel like now that I was coming up and I was doing those things, she felt like it was foreign. And then on top of that, she was like thinking it was disrespectful for me as a lady. That was mostly what it is about. Like when it comes to like being out a little bit later.
Is your mom extremely conservative?
No.
No? Oh, just my house, my rules?
She's Bahamian. That's a Bahamian woman.
Is that like standard Caribbean moms?
Yeah, they strict. They are about their rules, and their rules are deeply rooted in like just respecting the household and the family type.
How does that spill over into your music? When you felt tried the most?
How does it spill over into my music when I feel tried the most? It just really gives me a boost. It gives me a boost. It gives me motivation to like just keep going. Cause
is it the money? Is it the money that she doesn't see you making, or is it more so it doesn't make sense until it makes sense?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. I mean, I feel like earlier on it probably started off like more so about the money, but like as time has gone by and she's seen how serious I take it, I think now is probably just like she has to see it to believe it. She's one of those people though.
Yeah. When certain people create, they need some form of obstacle.
Yeah.
Sometimes that means an adversary, an op, a person that either believes in you or you need it can be just as important as a person that doesn't believe in you. Do you feel like she's the villain in your story?
Oh,
it's hard to call your mom a villain.
That's a great question. I won't say that she's the villain. I won't.
We don't have to say villain. That's a harsh word.
But you know what? To be just real and transparent, I did have a moment where I felt like that.
Yeah.
I did. But like
the mama. What's that old movie? Sister Act?
Mommy Dearest? Oh.
What's the Mommy Dearest? What's that?
You never heard of Mommy Dearest?
That's the... Sound like a lot of estrogen.
You know, that's the movie where they get like no wire hangers. You never heard
No, I only heard the reference in
the Madea movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she was very strict with certain things. She adopted 2 kids. I just recently saw the movie on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Because I was like, what is this about? It's a very old movie, like a 1920s type of movie.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
okay,
but it was dope though. It was like I was like, damn, this is cool. Like she basically kind of crazy. I guess she had OCD. She ain't like wire hangers.
Gotcha.
So her daughter had wire hanger. Like she hung up one of her dresses and then she just like spazzed.
Gotcha. When getting back to your mom. So
yeah.
Did you notice a turning point, or was it a eureka type of moment?
Yeah, when I left.
You left the house?
When I left the house, yeah. But you know, I knew that.
Did she want you to come back?
Change. Yeah, she wanted me to come back.
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
Yeah.
Did she? Why did you leave the house? Did you leave?
I left the house because
got your own place.
Felt supremely tried.
How long did you leave?
I left for like a year.
For a year?
Like a year and some change, yeah.
Now, how was the negotiation of the comeback? Who broke first? She did or you did?
Me, because I was struggling.
Yeah.
I was struggling. Like I really I acted on impulse. That's the Sag.
Emotional decision, yeah.
That's the Sag in me. I acted off impulse, and I was just like,
we dropping astrology.
I gotta do something
Like my incense.
drastic. I have to do something drastic for her to really understand how serious, just like her trying to understand me is. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I had so many conversations. I tried to talk about so much. You know, I took the high road so many times, and I'm like, you treat me like I'm out here bugging like these other people kids is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I just got fed up. She tried.
Has she been to a show yet?
Huh?
She been to a show yet?
To one of my shows? No, not yet.
No,
not yet. But I don't want her to.
Think she ready? Why not?
I don't want her to because
my mama don't need to see me cussing like this.
You know what? My mama is. She's cool as hell. Like, not even on no, like, I don't want to hang out with her. But my mama is a tough cookie. She's a Simon Cowell.
Oh.
Like, she will like you, but she ain't going to tell you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Simon Cowell will tell you, though.
But Simon Cowell will tell you, okay, yeah. But
She'll
for
look at
me,
you like this.
For me, then, she'll like what I'm doing, but she won't tell me. And I feel like...
Oh, she won't tell you if she likes it.
Yeah.
Got you.
She's like that. Like, she don't want to blow my head up. That's what she always say, for the sake of me to remain humble. But that's
a Caribbean parent thing, I guess.
But
does she... A lot of parents that behave that way, they usually have a tail. Does she have a tail that you've picked up on?
A tail? What you mean?
Like a poker face. Like if you give up a poker face, or if you have a tail in your poker face, it'd be like, I'm not gonna say I really like what you do and I like what you did. I see this going very far for you. Instead of saying that, they'll just be like, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna say it wasn't that bad. She's not gonna have no type of props in it. She's just gonna be like, I could have did it this way, or I would have did it like this.
So if she gives advice,
just something sarcastic. She's very sarcastic and witty.
Okay.
So it's gonna be something clever, and it's gonna catch you off guard because it's like, how did you think of that?
You need to turn your music up louder. That's her saying.
That's her. No, that's her.
Yeah.
That's a comment she literally made.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why so low? You need to turn it up." I'm like, "Oh, so you like it? Thank you."
It's bad how you gotta learn your parents, man.
You
sometimes
have to,
like
because they be so stiff on you sometimes. I'm like, damn. But you'll go and do the most for my cousin, or for, you know, like, as far as
I ain't trying to keep
props,
them humble. I'm trying to keep mine humble.
Thank
though.
you.
That's mama. That's mama
You
language.
want to keep me humble, but
yeah.
But they
Gotta give encouragement.
Keep us all humble.
And then it makes you feel away because, like, why can't I get that love?
You know, because it just be like, keep us
I want hugs too, mama.
Keep us all humble.
I have another lyric on that I want to ask you about.
I love it. Thank you so much for researching.
Pockets smell like peanut butter. What that mean?
Pockets feel like peanut butter.
Feel?
No, pockets thick like peanut butter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
See,
it's okay.
Mama, right? You gotta turn that up.
I gotta turn that up. Gotta enunciate.
Give me the lyric video.
Yeah. I got you.
Well, that totally. I thought it smelled like peanut butter. I thought that was about to put me on with some new slang.
But yeah, you get it now, huh?
Yeah. All right. So people seem to. Have you seen a lot of people talk about the competition with the female rappers going on right now?
Yeah, definitely.
So, I've been kind of conflicted as a man, and one hand I see women arguing, and then in the other lens is people in an art form being competitive. That's known for being competitive. Do you think people are perceiving it differently because there's women involved, or how do you see it?
I think, I would say yeah, but not to even make it like sexist like that. But I think it's just, I feel like.
Do women beef differently than men?
Yeah, definitely.
How so?
Women are
Give up girl code.
They're petty. We're petty. Like,
my man. Thank you to my man.
We want to
like
get
that?
you. Yeah, like we want to get you where we know it's gonna hurt. Like, if you just if you just hit your elbow and I know,
yeah,
and then you do some fuck shit to me,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure I hit that motherfucking elbow. I'm gonna find a way to hit that soft spot today. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's women.
Okay. We
gonna come for you. Like, you come for us, you hurt our feelings, you make us feel away. we coming back for you.
So you gon' all right.
So I think that's why.
Note to everybody, she get her lick back.
I don't, but I'm just saying.
No. Keep that same energy, T. You keep your lick back.
That tit for tat. No, I ain't gonna lie. I do be feeling like that sometimes. Like,
Yeah, my best friend's a Sag. I know y'all. Rappers dating rappers is good, not for everyone. Bad. How do you feel?
I feel like it's not for everyone. I feel like you really gotta be mature. You have to be mature, and you have to really be real too. Like,
how long have you been with her?
Me and Billy, we've been together for 3 years now.
3 years?
3 years, yeah.
How many times you done told him, yeah, your verse is whack on that? Never? Somebody lying.
No, this man is talented.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
This man, like, when I'm to be able to see him front row the way that I do, I'm like, damn, like, I feel like I'm watching like another Jay-Z, like another Nas, like another great. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about him because
so fast, couldn't even see me.
Yeah, it's his talent for real. Like, it don't take him no time to write something authentic. You get what I'm saying? And then when you hear it, it's bars. It's
now,
metaphors.
This is year 3 of the relationship. You talking about it?
Yeah.
Early on, how did you guys connect? How were you skittish about talking to him, or how did he bag you? How'd you bag him?
When I first met him,
I saw the neck. Y'all saw the neck. You looking for the tails. Gotta look for tails.
When I first met him,
voice got high too.
Was I skittish? Mm-hmm. A little bit because I'm like, dude, in the studio, he a rapper. He's with all these niggas. Cause like I was the only woman there that night.
It usually is how it goes.
And I thought it was gonna be other girls, but I ended up being the only one. But it was hella dudes, and I'm just like,
I just can't dance for y'all.
I can't take nobody serious. Like I felt like I couldn't take. I'm not gonna take nobody in here serious. Like it was one of them nights. Like
how did he try to holler at you?
He was very like mannerable. He was very mannerable. I like that. Like he didn't try me in the studio too bad. He was just like. When I went in the booth, I had sung a little hook on the song, whatever, and then I came out the studio and he was like, "You got a beautiful voice," and he was like, "Can I follow you on Instagram?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And then he followed me, and then Instagram is where he did his flirting.
Okay.
And then
how many pictures did he like first?
He liked a couple pictures. Like he was being attentive.
Girl math. He liked a couple pictures. That's good. That's about 3 rows into it.
He was sliding up
2 years
on the
back.
Stories, and he was just, communicating, but it wasn't just like heart eyes and stuff. It was like my music stuff. He was commenting. He was talking about that. He was asking me about music. That was something that stood out because a lot of times, like when dudes try to talk to me, at that time, it was like my page filled up with freestyle videos and music. And when they talk to me, it's like they not asking me nothing about music. They not even bringing up, "Oh, I saw your video. That was dope." Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like nothing. So how could you really be interested in me? Right. You get what I'm saying? So with him, I'm like, okay, cool. I can rock with you. So that's what made me feel open to like, okay, I'll link up with you. We could chill.
What's the first rapper date? Y'all freestyle together?
No. Our first
y'all went through a beat pack.
Our first date was he took me to Maggiano's.
Okay.
And
got that pasta in you?
Yeah, that's my favorite food, Italian. You got me if you got some noodles somewhere, but yeah, like that was really dope. And the studio date was I think our first studio date was when we made Long Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Story.
And I was like, oh shoot. I was low key intimidated. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm very confident in my ability, but I'm getting on the song with him. Like I gotta come correct. Cause like that's when I'm first meeting him. So I'm listening to songs and I'm just like, this nigga here, like he fine as hell.
Yeah.
And so when that beat came on, I just kinda got in my zone. Like, cause that pressure don't scare me. That intimidation, it don't scare me. It just make me feel like, okay, I want to show you what I could do. Okay. So that's how I felt. So yeah, that's when we made Long Story.
Long Story, he made he had to go back and rewrite his verse. Tell him I said that.
Long Story was lit.
When I'm sorry. When you listen to certain music, specifically rap music, and you kind of get used to the rollout, like consumers get kind of hip to how they roll things out, right? It used to be the old formula: the street record, the club record, and then the girl record.
Yeah.
Sometimes the girl record doesn't always hit with the guy rapper because they just don't sound like that guy. And you can tell it feels forced and it's real cringe, right?
Right.
Now, is the same thing apply to women? Making a guy record, I'm in love record?
What would you consider a guy record? Like a I'm in love record?
Yeah.
That's a guy record for you?
I mean, for you.
Oh, okay.
For you as a well, I mean, assuming that you date guys. I mean, I know you date a guy, but assuming a female MC dates women, it'd be like the guy record. Or I don't know. It's kind of a little different right now because I don't think anyone's really made that type of record. Because I'm thinking about it's kind of like the opposite now. Is I'm solo, independent on my feminist. So, so I guess that puts me in that mindset. So how does that work for you? Do you feel like your music fits into the slot right now because it seems like women seem to talk about everything the opposite?
Yeah, I feel like because I just embody whatever vibe I'm in, and then also like my man don't put no pressure on me. He understands. He's like, man, we entertainers, we trying to do this. Like I get that part, you get what I'm saying? So it's not super technical to where it's like I have to watch what I say or, it's not like that. He let me do me. So
who giggles more when you make the "We in Love" record?
Who giggles?
Yeah. I just want to put a picture of Billy up right here, like just so everybody can see his face giggling.
No, he don't. He really likes my love songs. He loves like my R&B songs. Like when I make my R&B songs, those be stuck in his head more than a lot of my rap songs. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he likes that.
Oftentimes, people in the industry, whether it's your team, your management, or just looking at the industry and figuring out a way in, they try to force a style on you. Have you ever compromised yourself from an artistic standpoint? Because sometimes the force or the compromise doesn't necessarily yield bad results. It's just something that you may have not thought of to do yourself. Yeah. Have you ever compromised in that way?
I feel like when I was first starting rapping, it's not anything major, but I feel like I was hanging around a particular demographic of people.
Men, women?
Men and women.
Okay.
And so when I started dabbling into my sound and what I wanted to, like, how I wanted to rap, what I wanted to talk about, it was not necessarily what I would want to talk about, but I'm like, this is what they want to hear. So I feel like that's a compromise sacrifice. Because
is that something you had to do? Like it's like one of those scenarios where it's like 3-5 people on a record.
3-5 people? Nah. No, this was just like if I'm just coming up with songs or freestyles, and I'm just like, I got people I hang out with, and I'm just trying to see like what they think. I think like that group of people, they wanted to hear a certain type of sound. They wanted to
so you just kind of match the energy and the vibration.
Yeah, basically. Okay. And so, but eventually, I felt like that's not the image that I wanted for myself.
What was the imagery that you were depicting?
It's the same, like the typical sex, talking about sex,
pussy rap. Pussy rap.
Because it's like. That's what they like to hear, so that's what's gonna get played. You get what I'm saying? So
how long did it take you to get out of that mode to the point where you got I would say maybe offended or of making that type of music? Like how long did it take you?
It didn't take long. It didn't take long because I didn't really I didn't record anything for real on that vibe. Okay. So I feel like it was just, I just knew. I've wanted to do music since I was little. So I think I've always known the vibe that I've wanted to give off. It was just when I got older and I wanted to dabble into rap. I'm like, I'm just not just discovering rap, but like I'm paying attention to it more than I did when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I'm R&B girl. Like Alicia Keys, Monica. Like we listening to Keisha Cole. That's us, K. Michelle. But when I got older, I found this fascination with rap, and I was like, dang. And I've always been a good writer. Like I love poetry. So once I tapped into rap more, it was just kind of like, okay, I want to rap, and then you seeing what's going, you seeing what everybody want to hear, and it's like, okay, let me see if I can make something like that.
Who gives you good hate? And what I mean by that is this. Sometimes constructive criticism is labeled hate.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily always that. So
I'm glad you said that. Yes.
A lot of people don't understand the difference between constructive criticism versus hate.
Right.
So who gives you good hate?
Who gives me good hate?
Besides your mama.
Billy gives me good hate. He gonna make sure to tell the truth. My brother, my bro, Karheem, he gives me constructive criticism all the time. I always call him my vocal coach because he's a pastor's kid. So he directs the choir. He's in that, but he has a crazy ear.
Yeah.
Like, he can hear anything. He know what it is. He know the key. He know, you get what I'm saying? Like, he don't even have to look. He's like that. Like, he's like that. So he helps me a lot with my vocals. Like, whenever I want to know, like, am I killing it for real? Or are you just saying it? He gonna tell me the truth. Like,
now,
it ain't it.
Another thing that people have to be aware of when it comes to constructive criticism, the person will listen if you deliver it a certain way where they can receive it.
So, I always preach that.
So how do they preach more?
I always preach that because, like, a lot of people will try to fault the person feeling offended. But it's like, nigga, if you just goddamn, like, tried to joan me a little bit, I want my lick back. Like, no, I'm not finna just take that shit.
I told you. Caught it.
Like, no, I'm not finna take that shit on the chin. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, no, I don't give a fuck if you're right. Like, now I'm mad. Sorry if I can't cuss. But, like...
No, you can cuss.
But, yeah, like, no. The delivery is everything. So, you have to, like... Especially if you somebody that always feel like you got to give your opinion. You need to master your delivery. Because 9 times out of 10, your opinion not needed. Honestly.
Now, what I will say, artists are the most sensitive.
Yeah.
It's a very vulnerable thing to do when you're creating. You're sharing it with somebody while it's still in the creation process or even when it's finished.
Yeah.
Are you sometimes too sensitive?
Yeah.
Give me an example.
I'll take that. I definitely will take that.
How long does it take you to get from being too sensitive to take the note?
To take the note?
Yeah. No, the note.
The notes. Probably after I get over feeling away, which don't take long. I'm not somebody that's like pissed off for a week, but like
smoke break, car ride, Italian food.
Like just once I'm
don't give me some noodles.
once I'm over it. Like, so maybe 30 minutes after, because it's like I'm gonna be pissed off. But I'm going to be in my head just really thinking and analyzing everything. Like, okay, you pissed off, but, like, was it true? You pissed off, but, like, is it a little bit of something you could work on? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, after that 30 minutes, I'm going to be cool down. I'm going to be like, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm going to take the notes.
Does this include when they deliver the criticism the proper way or just criticism in general?
This is when it's the improper way.
Okay. Because they can be right, but they can be wrong on how they gave it to you.
They can be wrong in how they gave it to you.
Okay.
But just regular criticism, I ain't gonna lie, it still kind of irritate me. Mm-hmm. It does.
Yeah, it's sensitive.
Yeah, it's sensitive. So,
if I picked this outfit and you said, yeah, I don't like them shoes, bro.
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, it's gonna make you feel away.
Yeah, so yeah, I will be honest. Criticism is not the best place for me to be in, but I try to humble myself consistently, even in those moments.
Mama was right. What you said?
But that's that constant humility that she teaches me. I'm able to catch myself in the moments, I feel.
Have you ever dated a singer?
Have I? No.
Okay.
No, I've never dated anybody.
So I got to throw this hypothetical your way then.
Yeah, nobody.
Who do you think would be more toxic in a relationship? Who do you think is more toxic in a relationship, a rapper or a singer?
That's a hard answer because I really don't think you can. I don't think you can separate it. You can separate the genre of music, but as far as like the persona and the desire of that
I would
person.
envision a rock star acts very differently in a relationship versus a gospel singer.
You could imagine that, but it could be wrong.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
It could be wrong.
True.
He could act up behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then come out here and be catching the Holy Ghost. So
yeah, he got to pray off that sin.
You know you do so. I feel like it's just the desirability that make me feel like you can't separate them. I feel like a rapper and an R&B singer gonna get the same type of attention. You gonna get panties thrown at you the same way. You get what I'm saying?
Panties, we talking about women.
Or
I'm
dudes. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, you're gonna get that attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel like it could. I mean, it just has to do with the individual, for real. Now,
this is one thing that I've talked frequently with men about this because obviously I'm a man, I'm jaded.
Yeah.
Or I got a unique perspective because I'm a man. So when you're in a relationship as a woman, do you feel like you get more people trying to holler at you while you're in a relationship or when you were single?
For women,
really go watch this part.
For women, it's tough because a particular type of woman, she don't get no attention when she's in a relationship. And a particular
Tell me more about this woman. Tell the internet more about this woman.
So, okay, a woman that carries herself with respect and some form of class.
Okay.
When she gets in a relationship, she's perceived to be, wifey material. She's not gonna budge. I know I can't try her.
Okay.
Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna get less attention because people are gonna look at her and they're going to just know off her vibe, like they gonna see what she on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's another type of vibe where you gonna look at her and you gonna see what she on, and you don't care if she got a nigga because you could still goddamn get what you want. So
okay,
it's all about the vibe of the woman that you are.
Okay, well this is for my homies that that we frequently have these conversations, or I more so do more listening. So tell me about the etiquette of liking pictures versus having people in your comments, people liking your pictures and DMing. Specifically, the fact that you're an artist, you're going to get a lot more traffic than the average woman just doesn't do music or entertainment. Right. So tell me about how do you maintain that barrier, keeping it professional and keep in protecting your relationship?
I think you just don't engage in further conversation. I think you can interact, but don't engage. If that makes sense. It's being cryptic, huh? But I mean, like,
what is
you can like the comment, you can acknowledge the comment.
I saw it.
But you don't have to goddamn go on their page and like a couple pictures and then,
do the like that game?
Yeah, don't do that. Or don't go and try to find a way to start a conversation with them. Like, oh, I see you liked my picture. Thanks for, make sure you listen to my music. And then that shit turned into, oh, how you do? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like just understanding that and then being with a partner that understands that as well. Like, if they see that you like the comment, they not in their feelings because they understand, okay, you just, you doing your business.
Earlier you spoke about stress.
Yeah.
How often does your process mess with your relationships, be it family, friends, or just even your relationship with Billy?
How does my processing of stress?
Yeah. Well, how does your process stress your relationships?
My process with what? I'm sorry.
Music.
Sometimes I feel pulled in a lot of directions. Mm-hmm. So.
A lot of favors or?
Not necessarily favors. It's just, family oriented. Mm-hmm. Family.
Oh, you miss little cousin birthday parties?
No. I'm there. That's the problem.
Okay.
I'm not missing anything. But yeah, it could mess with me because I could get a little bit more irritable when I'm stressed out, or mainly if I'm stressed out and I haven't had time to just sit still that makes me mad. It irritates me because my mind is always going. And so, like, that's the stress for me. It's just having my mind on something all
Do you
the
sit
time.
in silence or do you need background noise?
I need silence sometimes.
Okay.
I need silence sometimes. I need stillness sometimes. I don't need to be trying to go nowhere. I don't need to be trying to write no song. I don't need to be listening to no beat.
Or you just need to be quiet sometimes?
I just need to be. And that helps me when I'm stressed out. Because, like, I could still be, like, it could still be hella shit going on in my head. But if I have that moment to just be still, then I can deal with it. But I can't deal with it when I'm just on go, and everything just constantly on go, piling up, on go. That's too much.
They don't see the vision. I can't put it in you. Ain't go beg for you to listen. I'd rather show you.
Yes.
Still talking about mama?
We talking about family now, just in the whole.
Which auntie, uncle is this? And do they make good food? They bring good food to the family gathering?
My family cooks. You know, they Bahamian, so they cooking.
All right.
Cooking for real.
All right, so who has your vision messed up?
I feel like that was, like I said, it was an in general statement because, you know, something happened to me. My aunties, they came in town. And they asked me like, "Oh, what you doing now? So what do you want to do?" You know, and I'm just like, "Yeah, I want to do music. Like, I'm serious about my music. This is what I'm focused on." She was just like, "Huh?" I felt a way about that because
as you should, yeah.
It's like,
did they just give you that reaction, or was it? Oh, it wasn't like. It was. So what's your plan B if they don't? None of that. Just
it was just like,
Yo, them woman sides be hurting, boy.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, they be like punches to the gut.
And I'm glad that it happened at the time that it did because I'm a little bit more tough.
Okay.
But I still am a little sensitive, so I don't like comments like that. But that was a piece of what made that statement come to life because it was like a lot of times when you telling people what you're working on, it's this weird energy. And I get it. It's not your vision. It's my vision. I can only see what's in my head.
Correct.
But I feel like people would be a lot more. I feel like I wish people could be more encouraging when people are stepping out and betting on themselves. Because that's something that you got to have a lot of strength to do.
What does success look like for you in this field?
For me in this field, success for me wouldn't even have to be nothing grand. Success for me would just be like running into people that know me or that listen to my music. Success really for me would be like a random person just hitting me up on Instagram and being like, "I'm all the way in Russia and I listen to your song every day. That shit ride." That would be like, whoa. Like I have moments like that now. Like when I tried to create a little challenge with Switch Lanes, like a little transition challenge. And when I seen people was doing it, I was like, oh shit. I was excited. Like I felt like I made it then. And they people that I know. They wasn't even people that I don't know. Yeah. But it was just I'm like that. The little things matter. When
you were talking to the aunties, you're talking to the mom, you're talking to different people in your family that have a different type of pressure that they put on you based on what they want for your life, or in their mind, they want the best for you.
Yeah.
How much success do you think you need to have as an artist in order for them to shut up?
I feel like I gotta be big. Like I feel like I gotta be on TV. I gotta be on a movie damn near for them.
You act as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was signed to TeaTyuna Talent at 17, and I stopped going because I chose ROTC over that.
You wanted to do push-ups?
It was like one of those things where it's like we were family, we were all friends, we had been through. I was in ROTC all 4 years of high school, so it was like we all
trauma bonded.
Yeah, we trauma bonded. You know, so it was like they was begging me. They was like, "T, please, you have to stay. Just do one more year." And I'm like, No, like I had made up my mind. I'm like, I'm not doing ROTC. I done got to this acting agency. Y'all can't tell me shit. I'm like, we every weekend we doing auditions to get flown out to Texas to do shows for big movie execs. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I did give a fuck because I was. I was.
Oh, you one of those? You do all the speeches. Like, I'm gonna make a lot of noise, but I'm gonna do it though. You one of those? Okay.
What a shame. I really wish I wouldn't have did that, but they got me. They was like, oh, it's just one more year. It's our senior year. This our last time we all gonna be together. Mm-hmm. And it was like over summer I had done made up my mind. And then I came back and they was just on my ass every day begging me. Like,
gotcha.
Please stay.
Let's get back into the music a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I got some things that I need some answers to.
I love it.
Whole sucking dick for their wings. I can't get with that. Now wings. Now wings as in blessings or like a 10-piece?
Yeah, for
Let me
their
pep it flat.
Okay. Blessings. Okay. For their wings to fly. Okay. To soar. You
gotcha.
Get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
let's make sure I got the metaphor right. I've been wrong before. Put on.
Yeah, for sure. Whole sucking dick for their wings, and I can't get with that.
I mean, for a lemon pepper flat, I know inflation ain't hit people hard, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
No, if you doing that, it got to be your own personal. It can't be just the spare one that you got for a moment.
Can you give an example of somebody compromising themselves sexually for an opportunity that you witnessed, or you know about, or just know about, without giving names? We not that messy.
I feel like, if we going like that, then I know a lot of people.
Give me a story without a name. Redact the names when you say this.
Story.
Yeah, give me a scenario.
I think when I talk about that group of people I was hanging around at a particular time.
Oh, someone had a casting couch over there.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, what they do it for? For studio time, for beats, to be in a video? What they do it for? What was the end game?
I think she thought that he had more clout than he did. So I think she was just doing it to be attached to.
Associated with the clout?
To be associated with the clout, yeah. That's a boring story. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a boring story. It's just...
It's typical.
Well, I guess the thought that first came to mind is this is why guys fake and they perpetrate a certain thing in order to get access. Right. Because, well, let me ask you this. Do you think the same guy would have been able to get access to her if he didn't have said clout and he just showed up as his natural self?
No, because she was that type of girl.
There you go. This is why guys do what they do. Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, she's that type of girl. I'm not that girl that's like gonna fight for you when you're wrong. When you're wrong, you're wrong. So.
Did you tell her about herself? How is it like to be a woman that's associated or friends with another lady like that? You
can't do it. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't do it. You
because they won't listen.
You should try to do it, but like that moment that you hit on earlier when you were like, sometimes when you're giving constructive criticism.
Girl, stop hoeing, please. You're making us look bad.
People think that
how's the speech go? Give me the speech.
Hating.
What? Because you tell them stop hoeing?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
How does another woman come
to stop hate? Like if you tell them to stop hoeing, they'll find a way. This is just the woman brain being petty. Mm-hmm. They'll find a way to make that shit about you and you feeling like you can't get no niggas. Like, ain't my fault that you don't get no niggas and you can't make a nigga buy you lunch and dinner. Like, I could, like. Mm-hmm. If I really took the time and energy to do the shit that you do, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I can make it happen just like that, baby girl.
Yeah.
But I don't need to.
Well, how about you being in a relationship and then they're single and you trying to give them that speech? How does that scenario flip back around to you that way? How did they try to flip that?
I did have a close friend that I feel like she didn't try to switch it back on me. Mm-hmm. But now that I think about it, no, she did, because she later on tried to say that I'm very judgmental because I've told her about her hoish ways time and time before.
Okay.
And that to me could be for me, it was a bit hurtful because I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to be like judgy. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like you are worth more.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like
and how dare you tell these hoes they worth more?
You get what I'm saying? Like, how dare I try to put you up on a little bit of game? But,
so what was she doing that not saying necessarily say that you classify her as a hoe. I know we tongue in cheek and playing around, but what was she doing that made you pull it to the side and try to talk to her about how she was moving?
Oh, she had a situation going on. She had a very
how many dudes
situation. It was I don't know if I can say it, but no, like it was just a situation with a guy who I felt like was playing with her dead in her face, like spitting in her face. Theoretically,
she didn't know it, or did she recognize it? You knew that she knew, and you like, girl, why would you let him do that?
Yeah, and it was like,
how much money you make? He ain't have money.
No.
He had game.
I guess I really like. I'm the wrong person to ask because I was asking her these same questions. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is it?
What'd she say? Dick was good?
Yes. That was the excuse. And for me, that's pitiful.
I mean, that's how a lot of people move,
and I'm so sorry. I don't mean to sound judgmental, but I feel like that is fucking pitiful. Because
that's enough to keep you around for a little bit of time.
But why?
It buys you time.
Why is sex like that?
It buys time
because you could get good sex from
somebody that actually like you, love you.
Or I mean, it's plethora of ways you could get some good sex. So why, just
how was he playing in her face?
He didn't have no respect for her, I feel. And now when I say that out loud, it's probably like, okay, maybe for you, he didn't have no respect. But for her, it probably was correlating as respect. But for me, it was.
I know you're trying to be vague because she or he may be watching this. But yeah, I get it. But was okay, all right. Because I'm trying to help you out, but at the same time, I still need information.
I know, I want to, but it's like, ugh.
All right, so would he answer a text? Like, I know you saw that.
It's
or
like, on some shit like, you ain't never been nowhere in public with dude.
Oh, bring them hoes out at night, Tony. Types.
Only pulling up to smash.
On fucking hours.
And only smashing.
And then leaving.
In the.
Oh, not even the courtesy of a mattress? Okay.
Bad. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, you could have.
But you don't like back seats? Some of these cars are real nice.
Not every time. All the time.
Every time?
That's the only way?
Maybe it's a kink.
You know what?
I'm trying to shoot homies a bell.
I will kink you in your neck. Don't play with me.
So when you tried to approach her about it, how long had this been going on that you know of?
Years.
Oh, she been doing it for years. Oh, he putting down that backseat action.
Years. They was years.
A lot of kids in that backseat.
They had kids yet? So I get it.
They got kids yet?
No.
Couple pregnancy scares.
I don't even think they messing around no more. So I think it penetrated finally.
Oh.
But I'm not around anymore, so it's okay.
Oh, that Christmas got lonely. She said, "Cut it off, huh?" All right, so I'm gonna get off your friend. Y'all still friends?
No.
Why y'all not friends?
I think we just grew apart. We just. I feel like me just getting older. I'm like we're too different. We were.
She still hoeing, huh?
Nah, she wasn't. She actually got into a good relationship. But
good for her.
Just I don't know.
Sad for him. Good for her.
It was one of those things.
All right. I love asking women these questions because I just don't know. And then what I like to do, even I'm hosting and I have my own questions, but I also like to try to represent people who just curious, don't understand, or would never get in a position where they can get an honest answer out of some of these questions.
Right.
And I feel like I have to represent those people. So this one for you.
Okay.
Do you get more men or women hitting on you?
Men. Women don't hit on me.
Ever?
They probably don't do it to where I could tell.
Oh, you're not picking up what they putting down. That's how off the radio you are.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. No, it's funny because you never know what I get when I ask this question.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of women that will talk
Yeah,
about
they
this and
will.
they be like, just the other
Yeah.
way around. So
Yeah.
you never know until you ask
I
the
guess
question.
I'm not that bad yet.
It depends on where you go sometimes too, because that's
Yeah.
usually where it
Very
goes.
true.
Now I've been told that women artists are more expensive compared to the male counterparts.
Uh-huh.
She laughing, yes.
Yeah.
And tell me about me. So I'm based on your reaction, you agree?
I do. I feel like we have a lot more like that. That's a part of our costume. Like we have
Costume, she called it.
if you putting on the show, it's like because I'm thinking about it. Like if I had a budget for real, like
Give me the number. What's the budget? That you like? I need X amount of dollars to make this. What? What's the number?
if I got,
And she adjust her glasses. That's how she's about to see the math.
they may not even think that it's a lot because y'all know y'all all rich out here. But for me, I feel like if y'all gave me a good 50,000, I can make some shake with that. But I'm gonna make it shake.
Girl, I could start a dog breeding company, get some real estate, get some love and hip hop teeth, and you just gonna get some outfits.
No, I'm not.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with 50K?
If I got 50K, I would create like a whole. You know how they make those like movies to go along with their album. Mm-hmm. It's like a movie. Like I would do something like that.
Like a video, like a short film for every song.
To go along with an album or a series of songs.
Oh, you an actor?
Oh yeah, I would do something like I'm gonna do something like for real. I create a show with 50,000.
You can actually do that without 50,000 though. I will say that much. I know Billy is real big on thrifting.
Yes.
Yeah, Where do you like to shop for your outfits and your different looks?
Oh, I'm a Burlington girl. All the way down. I love Fashion Nova as well. That's really where I go. Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, Fashion Nova.
Is there a particular type
and
of
I like
look?
thrifting too. Is
there a particular type of look that you go for, or is it color scheme? Or how do you put your outfit together? You go shoes first, this piece first, or how do you build your fits?
I build my fits. It's always I build them over my pants or my shirt.
Okay.
So it's either I have an idea of what shirt I feel like wearing. Mm-hmm. And then I build the outfit from there, or I have an idea of the bottoms, and then I build from there. Or sometimes if I know I want to wear a dress, mm-hmm. I might have accessories in mind, and then I'm like, okay, with the dress.
How do women pick accessories? So this is I'm trying to help men out there that's getting mad like if they girl when they trying to get ready for an event or for the date night, and you like I told you 8:00 is 7:43.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm guilty, but
and she got locks.
Yeah, and it's still, but no, the accessories it just depends on your vibe. Like you could be feeling a little bit more flashier than you did yesterday.
That's when the big chain come out.
That's when the big chain come out. That's when you got a watch on. You got a couple bracelets on over here. You got 5 rings.
Whole lot of clanking when you walk.
Your nails might be done, so you feel like you want to accessorize a little bit more.
Okay.
It just depends on your vibe. Females, we have a lot of vibes, like.
Y'all
really do. Like, y'all
do.
One day we could wake up and we want to look like one of the mean girls.
Men got vibes too. We just wear the same outfit.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking about that in the car. Like, men, the only accessory that y'all have to worry about really is shoes. And maybe like outerwear.
Well, it depends on if they're a jewelry type of guy or if they have multiple different pieces and stuff like that.
But like a man you can rock any kind of watch. Yeah. And it'll be kind of cool.
It depends on the event.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I've been doing this with a few rappers, and I like to treat you the same because I'm an equal opportunist hater.
Uh-oh.
So I like to take you to rapper court.
Oh, my goodness.
No pressure, but all pressure.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Have you ever rapped about having a fat ass?
Definitely, yeah.
Guilty. Have you ever rapped about a finessing a man?
Have I? No, nah.
Okay.
Nah,
All right.
nah.
Progressive. Have you ever rapped about how good your pussy is? Dum, 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 dum,
I want to
dum,
say
dum,
I
dum.
made a little, a little razzle dazzle, a little metaphor or something.
We're going to send that to the judge. The jury. Huh? Yeah. What's the count? Guilty. Guilty. Yeah, guilty.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see if we can help you out a little bit because we're going to get to this end. This judgment's going to look tough on you. Have you ever rapped about black love? Rim and Papoose, Will and Jada. No? Okay. All right. Jay and Beyonce never had black gold, couple goals? No. Okay. Have you ever rapped about the government?
No.
Okay. Have you ever rapped about cops or ops?
No.
You ain't got cops or ops?
Yeah.
Problems?
Yeah.
Who the cops or the ops? Who's the ops?
Anybody that don't believe in me, anybody that doubt me, anybody that don't put no respect on my name.
Y'all saw the flavor that came with the neck switch though. It's like she got the people's eyebrow going, a little bit of everything right there. Like she got a blade and a tuck. Okay, I'm being careful how I say guilty now. No pressure at all. That's all out here for a host. Have you ever rapped about getting an abortion or taking a Plan B?
No.
Have you not heard music today? They out here doing that.
It's funny because I'm thinking about I mentioned Plan B and switch lanes.
I know.
But does that go?
Let's go to the jury. Yes. Okay. We let you slide this time.
Okay.
Let you slide. Okay. Have you ever rapped about being on a pill, drinking, or weed?
Definitely about weed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you date a stoner. Guilty.
I'm more of a stoner than him, but that's just our secret.
Have you ever rapped about elevated minds and energy? Weight, speed, chance, made a breathing exercise ski.
Nah. No. I want to say yes, I have.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But it's not like super on me like that. I be trying to find a way to put that motivation inside of like a trap beat.
Rock with that. Have you ever rapped about anime, movies, cartoons, cars, books, fashion? What do you rap about the most?
Probably fashion.
Fashion?
Yeah, how I look.
$50K for the budget.
How I look, how I feel, what I want to look like, what I want to feel. Manifesting
goals. Okay, we out here.
But it's deeper than fashion, you guys. You guys just got to check it out.
All right. So, anything you want to talk about getting off your chest? What's your process? What's on your mind these days? Words of affirmation. What makes T go?
Yeah. What's on my mind lately is just trusting myself, trusting oneself. I feel like I have been in a space where I have constantly wanted people to just reach out to me and say, I see you, I see what you're doing, I'm proud of you. You really putting in the work. You really trying to do that. I be wanting that. But words
of encouragement are like, yo, that's your love language, huh?
I feel like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you can say some shit. I feel like words in general might be just my.
Is that a sad thing? Because my best friend's the same way.
It might be because because
we're
we're not going to say anything that we don't mean, and we ain't gonna hurt your feelings if we ain't trying to hurt your feelings. If you get what I'm saying, I feel like
I don't agree with that part.
I feel like we have a blunt approach to things, but we're never going to have the intent of like, I want to make you feel small. I feel like Sagittarius are very aware of how like just little comments can affect a person. So when
you like somebody hit their elbow and you come back, okay,
you know,
a little tender.
Because like if you did something to me, that's what you deserve, right? You need that get back. if you did something to me. But no, I feel like we're intuitive in that sense, or at least for me, I could say I'm intuitive. Like I know I be picking up on just the slightest of things, so I'm very cautious of how I dish things out, because I'm like, damn.
That's awareness.
Yeah,
and also that's very mature.
Yeah.
What was your last acting role?
My last acting role,
Have you cared to audition at this point, or is it like
I do. I want to do that. I want to get back into that for sure. I'll be trying to find a way to incorporate that in my content on my page. But I didn't have a full acting role.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to get it, but
what stopped it?
It was the money. I needed I did an audition.
$50K. They need 50.
I did an audition for a music not a music exec, like a movie executive.
Mm-hmm.
And he was coming into town to pick people from the agency to come to Texas.
Okay.
To basically audition. Well, not even audition. It was they were going to put together a showcase for us.
Okay.
So at the agency, it was models, dancers, singers, actors.
Okay.
So whatever your respective talent was, if you got chosen, they were going to help you put together a showcase of those talents.
Okay.
For executives to then choose you, cast you, whatever the case may be. We needed about $4,000 for me to get to Texas, and I couldn't do it.
What were you taking to Texas? Why do you need $4,000 for that trip?
I guess we were paying for like what was going to go into them creating that experience for us, because like they were going to put together our shows. You get what I'm saying?
So what were you gonna do? You gonna do a full performance?
I was going to do a monologue.
Okay.
And then I was going to sing.
Why do you need $4,000 for that? What, wardrobe? Was that travel? Hotel?
That was everything. That was
okay. That's what I was trying to put. I was trying to do.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah.
I started doing guy math and started doing it.
No, yeah, that was
the flight ain't that damn much.
That was the travel.
Trip.
That was the stay. That was the whatever you needed to.
What's in your rider?
Your show.
What's in your rider?
My rider?
I only stay at this hotel.
Oh no.
I need all blue M&Ms. Clearly.
Definitely not. Blue is my least favorite color, y'all.
Oh, least favorite?
Yes.
Okay, you just made some bloods happy.
But yeah.
What else was it? What else was a hold up? They could the time was too long. I mean, too short notice, or what happened?
No, it was just the money.
Oh,
it was.
What was the money supposed to come from, your end or theirs?
My end.
Oh, they wanted you to invest $4,000.
Yeah, they wanted us. They wanted my parents to pay, and some people's parents were able to pay, and then it would. I had paid. I mean,
so you mean tell me if you flew down to Texas
get into the agency?
Okay, so if you flew down to Texas and then you came ready for your monologue, are you paying for the time for your monologue?
Am I paying?
Were you supposed to pay for your time?
I think that was what was a part of the 4,000.
Okay, and then the accommodation where you guys were staying to, you couldn't just get a hotel separate from that, Airbnb, right. Cousin and them.
I get, at that time I was 17. I wasn't into
logistics.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a minute ago, so you didn't know.
Once I came back with the $sign and my mama said no, I was like, oh, catch him next time.
Oh, so you haven't done anything pursuing acting since then?
No. But I still got it. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, well you got to get back into it.
I do.
I got some guys that do some films. I
want to get on Tubi.
You want to get on Tubi?
Yeah, I want to get on Tubi real quick.
Got you.
Cause I'm gonna blow up on Tubi.
Got you.
I be seeing the movies,
and
I'm like, I could take these.
Y'all ain't gonna do the Krishan Rock and them thing.
Oh no, we not toxic.
Betty, I'll block you.
If we
Billy,
did
I'll
that,
block you.
If we did that, y'all would love our reality show. Y'all would be like, ooh, I want to see.
I don't know.
We not toxic at all. We have a very healthy relationship.
That's boring on TV for most people.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at them, be all happy and
like
healthy.
It's lit.
Out there talking their problems out.
It's lit when we go to the studio. Y'all could come, vibe, see what's going on. We could take y'all to Onyx.
Well, you got ears in the room now. You got ears now. And so what happens there?
Yeah, we can take you out of Onyx one
Is
time.
there when you go to the strip club? So I know this is a very heavy strip club culture that we live in Atlanta. Now, are there spoken rules or unspoken rules in which your man has to follow or you have to follow when you go to a strip club?
You do what you want to do. I mean, you can't be. You're not gonna be out here fingering the stripper or taking it to the extreme. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you do what you do. Like the last time we went to the strip club, I'm just vibe. Like,
Did she dance on him, in front of him? How close? Too
she
close?
She can do whatever she want to do.
Does she dance? Do you find that women dance for you first, so they kind of feel you out to see what the vibe is?
Like that's funny. Now, when I go to the strip club, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the strip club. Maybe I look like I got money. I don't know. But the strip club is the one place where the women hit on me more than guys do.
Because you came for a reason. Let me show you what I got from Miami.
But I came for the wings. I didn't come for you.
Oh, you like Lou Will. You came for the lemon pepper. All right, lemon pepper. Louis?
Y'all know
Lou?
that's
all right.
The ATL in me.
Okay.
10-piece, all flats.
See, I knew I was stressed when she said 50K out of nowhere. For some, it was all about these flats. Okay. I knew it. Whole time. It made sense. All flats on one side. If I would have led with that, I would know everything else was going to be a headache for Billy. Billy, I'm with you, bro. I see why you thrift shopping now. You got to make that money strong. You got to make that money stretch, boy.
He just said that in the car. He's like, "Oh, you spoiled." I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Big spoiled.
What do you mean?
Big spoiled. Oh, that's now the show's picking up steam. You stressing bank accounts while he getting lap dances with stress. Looking unhappy. He looked like one song. That's it. But what is that? How does the collaborative effort come into play when it comes to you being a couple and both rappers? Do you feel pressure to do more songs together? Have people been asking for a joint album?
No, it doesn't feel like pressure, because we always say that like we both individual like energies on our own.
Yeah.
That just found our way to each other. But
y'all ain't gonna give us a B&J Atlanta
but we definitely
version?
we have hella songs in the vault that we have been planning to drop a project with.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's the Max Julius
the
project.
cover album gonna be him rolling up and you with some lemon pepper flats.
Yeah.
With a stripper in
with
front.
With the stripper behind us though.
Oh, behind. You see,
yeah.
Behind.
I'm
sorry. My bad, queen. My bad, queen.
I'm gonna have a piece of celery though.
Celery.
Yeah.
Oh, you a vegan now?
Yeah. I love celery.
Nobody loves celery. That's how I know you lying.
I do. I love celery, cucumbers. I'll eat them raw. And I want extra celery when I order my 10 piece. Oh, you gonna be vegan in 3 years.
You gonna be vegan in 3 years.
I be trying.
You gonna have some Morningstar cauliflower.
I be trying to be a vegan, but I can't let wings go.
Can't let wings go.
I tried.
This last
but
part
it's like,
got you holding on.
How can I live life and not have no 10 piece ever again? What are you talking about?
They make it with
I don't
cauliflower.
Want that. No.
Have you tried it?
Yep.
Oh, you tried it? Didn't like
Y'all
it?
lied.
It didn't take?
Y'all hyped that up. So I'm thinking like, what?
It can't be the hype. It's not the hype. First of all, hold on. Let me help you out. Because I'm not vegan. I was vegan about a couple months. I did longer stretch being a vegetarian. Mm-hmm. However, the flavor palette change is something that you have to get acquainted with. It's kind of like if you ever did a no sugar challenge.
Yeah.
And then the first time you have a sip of juice or you have a soda, you can just taste the death in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. But if you fresh off of wings last couple days and then you go eat some cauliflower wings, you like, where's the rest of you? That's probably
what I did. I like vegetables though, so I'm not even like, I was like really prepared to like it, but it wasn't giving what it's supposed to give. Like even for a cauliflower itself, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you doing this to these
You gotta build up the tolerance to understand how it's prepared, how you like it, and then you can start to make the transition.
Yeah. I think they just made theirs a little. Well, I can't even say that.
Oh, I had a bad couple bean burgers too.
Oh, I made a bad bean burger.
Was it too crispy?
It was mushy still.
Still, I like mine a little mush. You can still taste the season. How you get your steak? Well done. Like you get your steak well done.
I don't like steak.
You don't like steak? Okay. You don't like steak?
Steak tastes like death.
You ain't that damn spoiled.
Now you talk about death. That's what tastes like death. That tastes like you just cut that motherfucker leg muscle off and just started eating it. I hate it.
Well, I ain't gonna say more because you already stressed my boy Billy, so we gonna keep it untucked.
You not gonna go wrong with me. Just give me 10 wings and I'll be all right.
Okay.
Or a drumstick. I'm gonna be okay.
Drums under pressure. Where do you see your style transitioning, or have you noticed a shift in your style in the studio?
Yeah.
What was the change?
Just me having more confidence in how I sound, having more confidence in just my ability to control how I sound. Mm-hmm. But that's going deeper into the craft.
No, I like that. I like that we fell into that pocket of conversation. So for new artists and people who have been recording on and off, and they necessarily haven't found their studio voice, because, you know, rapping on stage or performing on stage is different than getting in that studio and vice versa. And when you got to play it back and punch in and drop in here, or you got to go back and enunciate here, you know, all those different things, right? How long did it take you to find your confidence in your voice? How many songs? Let's say how many songs?
I can't even. I don't even know. I would have to say
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
I would put maybe 20 songs.
20 songs. And how long did it take you?
About 20 songs.
How much time in that time frame? This is all in the same year. This a year like just consistently going to the studio.
This was like maybe a year and a half of consistently going to the studio.
Okay. Yeah. So you just got to make sure you standing in the gym.
Maybe it's more than 20.
Okay.
But
did you notice the shift, or did everyone else notice before you did?
I noticed it.
What did you feel?
I just felt like I could sit in my voice more in the studio. It's hard to explain because like I'm shy. I'm shy as hell, to the point where like if I have to be put on the forefront, I'm nervous. My voice is gonna crack. It's gonna give in. It's gonna come in and out. So when I was getting into doing the recording, and then it's like it's people in the studio, you know, it's the engineers, my friend.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all are here and y'all are hearing it when it's like I might say something, now I gotta iron the kinks out of it, and we gotta keep recording it, or like just the vulnerability of you seeing it be created that made me nervous.
What's your studio vibe? What was you like? Bright lights, low lights, lava lamps, weed smoke, homegirl twerking, like, yeah, that's it, bitch.
I like a low light studio vibe. I like to be able to smoke in there, but it's not required. But I like for it to just have a vibe. I don't really need too much extra shit going on. And then again, it just depends, because I sing and
Has your weed man ever tried to holler at you?
Yeah, but this was a long time ago before I got with Billy.
What happened to the weed man? Look at her trying to protect her plugs.
No. He ended up.
I just laughed him off, but he still be serving me though.
No. He ended up giving me like crumbs.
Because you broke his heart,
and that pissed me off. And I was, I'm never shopping with this man.
Oh, because he gave you bad business because you broke his. You swiped left on him in person.
This was before Billy.
I know. I'm saying you swipe left on him in real life. That hurts.
I ain't know he was on that type of time.
Gonna get you back. Sticks and stems.
That pissed me off. I'm not a fan of shake.
Yeah.
I felt offended. I'm like,
as you should, I guess.
The fuck do you think? Nigga, I just bought a whole 7.
That's
and
like,
you gonna give me a 7 a shake, and you didn't even say it ahead of time.
Look, she's still mad.
I would have told you don't even pull up for that. Like, don't bring me no shake. like.
It's like when you buy the bag of chips and it's all air.
Yeah, like. Why would you do that? You want the whole $5, huh?
So he took himself out the picture. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with that.
All right. You got anything you want to talk about before we get it out of here?
Album Versatile is coming out October 6th. I hope you guys listen. And pick your
these mama disses, we gotta listen.
Pick your favorite song so you can come and tell me.
And do the challenge, switch lane challenge.
Yeah, do the switch lane challenge. Like, it's cute. It's a little transition, you know. Y'all doing all the other transitions. Come over here. Come over here one time.
Shop with us.
Yeah, shop with us.
Thank you, T, for coming out.
Thank you.
This has been the Atlanta Late Night Show.